Gen Con 2026 Hall of Champions, as it were. Hello, everyone. Totally impromptu stream. Not gonna be long.
Aren't here.
Oh. Oh, yeah, so he did. That's okay.
It's beautiful, but I'm glad.
So, yes, welcome, everybody. I do not expect a lot of people to jump in randomly in the middle of the day on a Thursday when I never stream, but I thought I would do so because I am sitting here for the next 20 minutes or so at a signing, and I will say that hello everyone, I'm here at a signing, and I will say that they forgot to, hi Triffid, so I already know the Triffid's at this, going to be at this Monstrosity Worldcon, but not at Gen Con. They forgot to book me for the signing, or I got lost in the cracks along with a few other writers for just the signing part. I'm on panels and I have the D&D event, I have a workshop, and all that stuff is fine. But they forgot about the signing, so they booked me for 11 a.m. on a Thursday, which is, and since I'm not even listed on the thing, I do not expect I'm going to get a lot of people who are going to pop by because they don't know I'm here. But I am sitting here nonetheless, and then I have an escape room with Little Arv coming up at noon, and then I have my first panel at 3, and everything sort of launches from there. So I have stopped by, I have gotten my official symposium badge, very exciting, and I've got my books. I've got a few books. Most of them are being sold by the bookstore that they have for us, but as you can see, the hall is absolutely freaking packed. Absolutely packed. I have never seen it this busy on a Thursday morning. It is kind of insane. We drove in, we did not have a downtown hotel room this time because everything sold out in like 3 seconds. So we drove in, parked in the garage, and then walked in, and I had to run and get my badge, which I did, and I had to run and drop my books off and then run down here for the signing. And getting through the hall was an adventure. And I know this hall very well. This is my 18th year at being at Gen Con, and at Indianapolis. And getting to this spot was an adventure. It is freaking packed. So I don't know whether or not that's going to continue all weekend, if there's going to be a drop-off on Friday or what. But at least Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at least today, this is as busy as it gets. So, which is, good news, but it certainly makes for an adventuresome sort of pursuit through the hall. Also, for my writer friends, so Matt Dinneman, who wrote Dungeon Crawler Carl, is going to be doing a signing here later today after me. So there are people who are also queuing up in a line for him. And there's his TTRPG, based on his book, is sitting somewhere around there too. And so, yeah. It's hopping. It's hopping. So I thought I would go live. I don't have long. This is maybe 20, 25 minutes at most before I have to bail out. Give myself enough time to get across the hall and then go to this escape room with my daughter. So, yeah. But it is crazy go nuts here. It is busy. Hello.
I thought about it. I need to stand up. I pulled my back on Sunday and I was like, ready.
Hey, what's up, man?
I just took some Tylenol.
Hello, Rising Tides. Miss you, man. By the way, you should know that I have seen the the intro and outro videos for Dragonlance, which launches next month. It is amazing. And your name is spelled correctly in every respect. I just want to make sure we were clear on that because it is. I was just thinking about you because I had to make that adjustment with the names. So, yes, welcome. What is that cat icon? You have like a little, on my mobile app, you have a little like cat icon, and I really am curious what that is. Anyway, yeah, this is, because both of you, the two of you who have spoken so far have been at this con before. This is ridiculous. This is as crowded, like I say, as I have ever seen. Hey, Big Boss. This is as crowded as I have ever seen it, ever, on a Thursday. This is like Saturday numbers on a Thursday. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that Saturday is going to be 3 times as much, but they are already sold out of badges for the entire con before really it even started. So they're sold out completely. It's going on right now. So, but yeah, so, but I am here doing a signing, and I figured since they forgot to put my name up on the sign, they forgot to add my name. So just the signing, my name is everywhere with bells on. I love the Gen Con people, but I didn't get into a signing until 11 a.m. And so, oh, very cool. That is cool. I didn't know that. That's cool, Rising Tides. So, anyway, so I do not expect that I'm going to get a lot of people here for this. But that's fine because I got also because it's 11 a.m. on a Thursday. So starting at 3 p.m. is when we have panels, and a lot of those are sold out. My first panel is sold out. Got a lot of people signing up for my workshop and all that. So I got a lot of stuff going on with that. Hey, Nonstop. Yeah, sold out already. They have them on all the doors too as you walk in. Oh, another thing this year, another innovation. No strollers or trolleys or anything like rolly stuff allowed. And I was like, that's interesting. And I understand why, because those things do absolutely get in the way. So the only thing that's allowed is if it's obviously an accessibility thing, like a wheelchair or something like that, then it's allowed. But other than that, you're not allowed to bring those with you. So, which is, again, I think that's good. I think it's totally reasonable. It doesn't make sense to be able to have room. I mean, it sucks for the parents that don't want to have to walk around. Thank God ours is older, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Board Game Heaven? Why, Board Game Heaven, why would you care about Gen Con? I can't imagine why. How is that on brand for you in the least? Yes, I am at Gen Con. I'm a member of the Writers' Symposium. I have been for many years. This is actually my 18th year. Hello. This is my 18th year here. 17th as a member of the symposium. 16 officially, basically. Yes. I saw that, Rising Tides, and I will. I will try to make an effort. I have to talk to a few people. One group of people Rising Tides. So, friends of yours, the Game Toppers booth? I see. Do you know what number that is, Board Game Heaven, by chance? Because I'm right here, and what am I in? Between, this is 1,000, whatever the last row is. Artist and Authors Avenue, Berkey and Scott. I'm right near Artist and Author Avenue, so... But I have a few groups that I need to stop by and say hello to if I can. Plus friends, Zach Clay is here. Our dear friend Rem is here. I just talked to Hilness earlier on today. Fury Fire I know is here. Jennifer Brozek is here. John Helfers is here. So a lot of people that are familiar to the con spaces are around. Toya is here. LaShawn is here. A lot of folks. I saw Carlos already, gave him a hug. Maurice, who you folks don't know as much, but I mean, you may know him as writers, but channel-wise, you wouldn't know him. But he is here, and I just had time to like park, run, grab my books, or drop my books off, grab a few of them for the signing here, get my badge, which I now have, fancy little badge, and then run down to the signing. Booth 3027. Okay, yeah, that is way the hell over there. Okay, I will keep that in mind though. I will keep that in mind. I am closer to like 800, 900. So like the rows I see are like 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500. So it's a ways. He's going to cosplay as Tom Bombadil between 1:30 and 3:30. Yeah, there's a lot. That's cool. There's a lot of Lord of the Rings stuff here, actually. They've got a new Lord of the Rings game that they're talking about. They got some strategy stuff going on. So a lot of things. Lord of the Rings-ish. Yeah, I know, right? I should do that. Well, I know that at 3 I have a panel, and I think at 1 I'll be finished with this escape room I'm doing with my daughter. I don't know what's going on between 1 and 3. I'll have to take a look and see. My handy-dandy schedule. Yeah, I've got 2 things today official. Then there's like a meet and greet thing tonight with the symposium. Then tomorrow I have my workshop, and then I have the D&D event. And then Saturday I have a couple of events, and then Sunday I have a read and critique. Hopefully we'll be recording a Gen GM's episode. Very happy, by the way, with the numbers that we've been getting on those. A lot of views, a lot of likes. So definitely check out the GM tip show that I do with Zach Clay. That's GENGMS. I don't know if Arcana Spot is back up and working, but that's exclamation point Gen GMs if it is. Hello.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm Sanel. I'm the art show manager over there. If you need anything, let me know.
Okay, we'll do.
Happy to help.
Will do. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of really beautiful stuff. Let's see. I'll show you a link of the. So there we go. We've got Miniature Market, which has always got a bunch of different stuff over there. That's Authors Avenue. Oop, I'm getting a phone call from the wife. Hold on. And then this. So, very brief today, though. Very brief because sorry, still with me? Good. Very brief because I have to head out of here in about 5 minutes. Smirk and Dagger, yep. There's also Asmodee, you can see over there. Modiphius is right there. We got some Archon. Wacky Wizard is over there. Way over there is Studio 2. That's where Alligator Alley is with my stuff. Hey, Prince Justin. So we've got all that stuff going on. Yep. So I am excited, but yeah. There's a couple of games that I'm looking at from. I saw 2 games from All Play that at the beginning, and I thought was very cool. And then there were a couple of others too. The Robot Arena game, yeah. So one of the big things we're going to do is, wander around the exhibit hall, obviously, but check out a couple of events. One very cool thing, which I may have mentioned before, is that they have Jennifer Barnhart, who's going to be puppeteering work for them. My wife is calling again. I'm going to have to call her back in a second. So she, Jennifer Barnhart, is a puppeteer who was one of the original puppeteers on Avenue Q, and now voices one of the characters on Sesame Street. Is the puppeteer for them. Graduated from the University of Connecticut from their puppetry program in drama, and I was in a couple of dramatic productions with her. She graduated the same year I did, so it was cool. I have not talked to her in many years. She may not even remember me, but I am looking forward to stopping by and being like, hey, here's my daughter who loves puppets and voices and stuff, and you've had a great career, and hey, what's up? So that's very cool. I was not expecting that, but a couple of weeks ago I found out that they were inviting her, so that was a good deal. So yeah, anyway, Friday I should get going here because I got to rise up on out and go to this thing. Very brief stream. Just want to give you a little bit of a flavor of what we got going on here. So I will be on tomorrow night doing my D&D event live for D&D with writers. I hope that many of you can tune in for that. I'm going to try to stream from there, so I should be able to do so, I think. And then I am going to not have my usual stream this evening, probably, and not have my usual stream on Saturday, although if an impromptu stream happens, I'll do that. I'll let you know about that. But otherwise, I won't. Very excited, though, to be here, and I will be back by next Monday, so next week's streams and all that should be normal all the way until the end of the month, the very end of the month. So, but hopefully I'll see you folks tomorrow. Please follow the channel, do all the things, spread the word, check out the videos, do all that good stuff, let people know. And thank you all. Just a brief little, taste of Gen Con. There you go, a taste from the signing area. And I will see. Oh, Arcana Spot is working, yay. But thanks, everyone. Everyone, have a lovely rest of your day. And I'm going to head off and do my thing. And I'll catch you folks on soon. Again, be on the lookout for things that may pop up in terms of impromptu streams. But definitely tune in for tomorrow night and all that kind of good stuff. Thanks, everyone. Love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.